Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, I'm very serious. There's sharks in the water. There's sharks in the water, but they're fleeing from the red blood tide, the red tide in Florida. The red tide, toxic tide, water turning blood red, but not because of the shark. The water turning blood red due to a red tide algae so toxic that it's killing everything. Matter of fact, even the sharks are fleeing and have found refuge in a Florida canal. It's crazy. Let me tell you all about that in just a second. But first, www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Our confidence levels, feelings of self-worth, and daily frame of mind is directly tied to our appearance. It really is. Many anti-aging serums attempt to capitalize on that. However, many of them fall way short because they don't target the root of the problem. That is why I highly recommend using collagen every day. This is incredible. By BioTrust. You go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Guys, listen to this. This stuff is made, this collagen is not human collagen. I would never endorse that. This is made of plants, eggs, and fish. And it's tasteless, it's odorless, you'll become ageless. I mean, it's amazing, okay? Timeless even. It's just incredible. If you're looking for a way to reduce the appearance of those wrinkles, if you're looking for a way to start looking younger, and would you like to save 51% off? Simply go right now to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Okay, now, it is true about this craziness with these sharks, but down in Florida, not far from here, it's a disaster going on. The red tide is so toxic. It's so terrible that sharks are fleeing for their own lives. It's an incredible situation. Lemon sharks, black tip sharks, bonehead sharks, nurse sharks, the sharks are running, retreating from the sea as the state struggles to contain the pollution problem. Now, what is the pollution? It's a natural pollution. It is the red tide, toxic red tide that is taking refuge in a Florida canal along the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. These coastal sharks, hundreds of them, are taking refuge in the Florida canal, apparently to try to escape the effects of the toxic red tide, which is outbreaking, killing hundreds of tons of marine animals. Wow. And down here in Florida, it looks like even God is raising his voice with thunder. Florida has been battling outbreaks of red tide and caused by algae for several years, and we've reported this just about every year, but this year's is very significant. It's way more toxic and poisonous for the fish. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission have reported fish kills over the last week in 9 different counties here in Florida, and said 5 counties have generated complaints of respiratory distress among humans that are connected to the red tide. The FFWC has reported high levels of red tide off the Longboat Key and around Sarasota, Florida. Experts say the sharks are seeking a safe haven with food and oxygen away from polluted water and rotting carcasses. You just don't normally see sharks piling up like that in these canals. You never see it. They go in and out, but they don't, hundreds of them don't just keep gathering in to a canal. The reason they don't want to go back to sea right now. The toxins will kill them. This is an incredible situation developing down in Florida. But again, when you start talking about the prophecies of the last days, you start talking about there'll be, these great signs. Okay. You start seeing water turning blood red. You start seeing volcanoes erupting, earthquakes in diverse places. I just seen this morning we had a 5.9 earthquake in Indonesia, and there's been several other pretty powerful mid 5 point and higher quakes throughout the world. So this stuff is really getting intense. It's really getting bad, and people don't really realize just how it seems as look, if you just look at everything going on, the droughts in California, the water shortages that are off the charts, the red tide's the worst ever in Florida, worst flooding we've ever seen. We had in Detroit, in Kansas City, and other parts of the country. And where we see that there's, of course, the pandemic that people are dealing with and everything else that's happening right now. I mean, and then there's wars and rumors of wars, and there's so much insecurity now all over the place. If you look at the economy, you look at the currencies, and you look at the current situation in the southern border. You just take a look at all the different things that are going on, and you begin to see that people are living in this. They feel overwhelmed, like they might as well just give up, that there's too many things coming at them. But that's not true. Jesus said these things must come, but the end is not yet. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. We're going to see all kinds of pestilence, diseases, and famines, and fish kills, and birds falling from the sky, and sharks dying, and we're going to see cholera, Legionnaire's disease, all kinds of crazy outbreaks of things that are just awful. Botulism, I just seen this morning. There's botulism in Romania from a ham. What? Something, botulism in the ham. Just stuff like that. It's just, it's out of control. We're out of control. Satan is like a roaring lion. He's seeking who he can devour. He's trying to discourage people. He's trying to destroy people's faith. He's trying to tear people down. But Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And so we can trust the Lord. He said, I am the great I am. I am the door into the sheepfold. I am the shepherd, and and we're the sheep. And so let's just trust Jesus. Let's put our faith in him. Let's not be discouraged or sidetracked by all the different crazy things that are going on out there, but stay focused on the Lord. Spend time in prayer. Spend time in devotion. Spend time focused with your faith in Jesus Christ. Be positive. The Lord's coming back. As lightning strikes from the east to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. He's coming back, and he's going to destroy the devil with the brightness of his coming. He's going to put all enemies under his feet. There'll be no more sickness, no more death, no more sorrow, no more pain, no more dying over there. It's going to be a different world, folks. We're on our way. Let's fight through it. We're going all the way with Jesus. Let's get some more people to save before it's too late, before we run out of time. God bless all of you. Be back with some more information later. Stay on top of things, guys. Stay prayed up. Get ready to go up. Are you serious?